All of you, good morning. Today's presentation about basic computer organization and applications of the computer. So, already I can explain about computer characteristics, different types of computers. So, today we have to start basic computer organization. So, computer is an electronic device that basically performs 5 major operations. Number 1, accepting data or instructions, that is input. Number 2, storing data. Number 3, processing data. 4, displaying the results, this is output. Last one, controlling and coordinating all operations inside a computer. These are the computer organization objectives. We will discuss all these functions and see how one unit of a computer interacts with another to perform these operations. In this figure shows the interaction between the different units of a computer system. First, input unit. It takes data or instructions from the user. While it will receiving the instructions or data from the input unit, that will be stored in the storage unit. The storage unit is divided into primary memory, secondary memory. Primary memory receives the instructions. Secondary memory store the instructions. So here, first of all, what is the functioning of input? This is the process of entering data and instructions. Those are known as programs, that is into the computer system. Input means, so this is the process of entering data and instructions into the computer system. The data and instructions that can be entered by using different input devices. Those are called keyboard, mouse, scanner and trackball. The computers understand binary language, which consists only 2 symbols, those are 0 and 1. Computer cannot understand higher level languages. Computer is computer dependent, that is machine dependent. Machine dependent codes are 0 and 1. So it is the responsibility of the input devices that will convert the input data into the binary codes. That is input. So the input device can be takes the instructions or data from the user, and after receiving it will be given those instructions and data to the computer. It is the storage unit. So that is the process of saving data and instructions permanently in the computer so that they can be used for processing. The computer storage space not only stores the data and programs that operate on the data, also stores the intermediate results and the final results of the processing. Storage means it is the process of saving data and instructions permanently in the computer. Okay, so that they can be used for processing. So the computer storage space not only stores the data and programs, that will be operates the data and it will be stores the intermediate results, and also final results of processing will be stored in this storage unit. These storage areas are primary storage area, secondary storage area. The primary storage area known as the main memory. It is the storage area that is directly accessible by the central processing unit at very high speed. So it is used to store the data and parts of the program, the intermediate results of processing, and the recently generated results of jobs that are currently being worked by the computer. Primary storage space is very expensive and limited in capacity. Another drawback of this main memory is this is volatile memory. This is the volatile memory. It's not the permanent memory. The computer is switched off, the information is stored gets erased. It cannot be used as a permanent storage of useful data and programs for future use. So, example of primary storage is RAM. Next, secondary storage. This is also known as the secondary memory or auxiliary memory. So, this is the opposite working nature of primary memory. This is basically overcomes all the drawbacks of the primary memory. It is very cheaper, non-volatile, and it is used permanent storage of the data and programs, all those jobs that are not being currently executed by the CPU, all will be stored in the secondary storage area. Secondary memory supplements the limited storage capacity of the primary memory. So, for example of this thing is magnetic disk. This is the secondary storage example. So, magnetic disk, hard disk drive, floppy disk, CDs, these are the secondary storage devices, pen drive, like that. Then next, what is the meaning of processing? The process of performing operations on the data as per the instructions specified by the user. This is called processing. Processing is nothing but calculations and comparisons. So, this data and instructions are taken from the primary memory and transferred to the arithmetic and logical unit, which performs all sorts of calculations. The intermediate results of processing may be stored in the main memory. The processing completes, the final result is then transferred to the main memory. The data may have moved from main memory to the arithmetic and logical unit, so multiple times before the processing is over. So this is the processing. Finally, this is it will process all the calculations, nothing but calculations and comparisons. That can be intermediate results of this processing may be stored in the main memory of the computer system. The next, output. This is the process of giving the result of data processing to the outside world. This is the external system. The results are given through the output devices such as monitor and printer. The computer accepts data only in the binary form. The result of processing is also in the binary form. The result cannot directly given to the user. So the output devices convert these results available in this binary codes into this human readable language before displaying it to the user. Output is in the binary coded form, but it cannot understood the human being, so that will be converted into higher level language, then only it will be displayed on the monitor. The next, control unit. Control unit is the coordinator of all the system all the computer system. So this is the central nervous system of the entire computer system. So it manages and controls all the components of the computer system. So this controls the peripheral devices of the computer. This control unit decides the manner which instructions will be executed and which operations will be performed. This is decided by the central processing unit of the control unit. It takes care of step-by-step processing of all operations that are performed in the computer. So in the CPU, this is the combination of the arithmetic and logical unit and the control unit. CPU is the combination of ALU and CU. The central processing unit is better known as the brain of the computer system because the entire processing of this data is done in the arithmetic and logical unit. Processing will be done in the ALU. The central processing unit is the combination of ALU and CU. The control unit activates and monitors the operations of other units. Those are called input, output, and storage. So this is the computer system units. The control unit activates, monitors the operations of all other units. Those are called input, output, storage units. This is the functioning of the units in the computer organization topic. The next, applications of computer. Why you are using this computer? So in which development you have to use this computer? In which places you have to use this computer? So first of all, what are the computer applications we need to use in different places? The first computers were developed, they were used only in the fields of mathematics and science only. But today computers are widely used in all the fields such as engineering, healthcare, banking, education, so and so on. This is the general purpose machine. So this general purpose machine is used to develop anything. So this discuss how computers are being effectively utilized to perform important tasks. So first one, word processing. Word processing software enables users to read and write documents. You have to type the documentation, you are using the word processing. This is the text editing software. So users can add images, tables, some emblems, graphs. We have to illustrating this concept using the word processing software. This is the text editing software. We have to edit the documents. We have to edit the invitations, we have to make the emblems, we have to prepare the GOs using this software. Automatically correct the spelling mistakes inside of this software available, all the commands. So including copy paste features are available. If you can copy any matter and also paste it another place. All the advanced commands are there. So it is very useful. Where the same text has to be repeated in several times, you are using copy paste command using this word processing software. It is application predefined program directly you can use to develop the documentation. The next, internet. The internet is a network of networks that connects computers all over the world. Using this internet technology, so you can prepare the emails, you can send the mails, you can send the programs. The user can communicate in seconds with a person who is located thousands of miles away. So you have to interact with another person with your internet linking computer. So chat software enables users to chat with another person in real time. Video conferencing tools are becoming popular for conducting meetings with people who are enabled to be present at a particular place. Video conferencing tools are used to conference the another person. To interact with another person, you have to use the video conferencing tools. Next, digital video or audio composition. This computers makes audio or video composition and editing is very simple. So graphics engineers use computers for developing short or full-length films and creating 3D models and special effects in science fiction and action movies. So digitalized movies, 3D movies. So we have to use these computer softwares. These computer applications we have to develop the movies. Desktop publishing. Desktop publishing software enables us to create page layouts for entire books, brochures, invitations. So we have to develop the desktop publishing softwares. CorelDRAW, PageMaker we have to use to develop the brochures, invitations, textbooks, like that. In government offices we have to use these computers. All the government offices, SC corporation offices, BC welfare offices, registration offices, so current billing system. So we have to use the computers. Computers are used in government organization to keep records and legislative actions, internal revenue service records, revenue system. We have to use these computers. All the government offices in generally we have to use this computer to develop the works. Traffic control. Computers are used by the government for city planning and traffic control. So in the legal system, computers are used by lawyers to shorten the time required to conduct legal precedent and case research. So lawyers use computers to look through the millions of individual cases and to find whether similar or parallel cases have been approved, so criticized or overruled in this fast. So lawyers will be used the computers to deal the cases. Retail business. Computers are useful in retail shops to enter orders, calculate cost and print receipts. So in retail business, so the persons can be given the services to the customers. In sports, computers are used to compile statistics, identify weak players and strong players by analyzing statistics, sell tickets, create training programs and diets for athletes and suggest game plan strategies based on the competitors' past performance. So computers are also used to generate most of the graphic art displays flashed or on scoreboards. So television networks uses these computers in the control room to display the action, replace and insert commercial breaks as per schedule. So in music, all the computers today have musical instrument digital interface facility. So musical instruments to a PC, thereby enabling the computer to generate variety of sounds in the music system, digital sound system, like that. The background music in movies, TV shows and commercials are also generated electronically used computers. Movies, computers are used to create sets, special effects, animations, cartoons, imaginary characters, videos and commercials. Travel and tourism. So computers are used to prepare tickets, monitor the roads of trains and aeroplanes, so buses, and guide planes to a space landing. They are also used to research about hotels in an area, reserve rooms, or rent a car. In business industry, computers are used mainly for data processing, include word processing, analyzing data, entering records, payroll processing, personal record keeping, inventory management. So we have to use the computers. Hospitals use computers to record every information about the patients from the time of their admission till their exit. For example, date, time, reason for being admitted that patient. So doctor is being consulted and prescribed the medications, doctor visits, other hospital services bills. So these all are stored in the computers. Computer controlled devices are widely used to monitor the pulse rate, blood pressure, and other vital signs of the patient, and in any emergency situation an alarm is used to notify nurses and other attendants like that. So we have to use this type of service using the computers. Simulation. Supercomputers can process enormous amount of data, are widely used in simulation test. Simulation of automobile crashes, aeroplane emergency landings is done to identify potential weakness and designs without this risk human lives. In NASA, these are trained using computers, simulated problems that could be encountered during this launch in space or upon re-entry in the Earth's atmosphere. In geology, civil engineers are computers to evaluate the effects of earthquakes on the structure of buildings based on the age, proximity to the fault, soil type, size, shape, and construction material. So these all are identified by the geologist using the computer. Then next, weather forecasting. When computers are fed with mathematical equations along with data and about air pressure, temperature, humidity, and other values, solution of these equations gives an accurate prediction of the weather forecasting particular area. In education, computer is more powerful teaching aid and acts as another teacher in the classroom. So teachers use this computer to develop instructional material. Teachers may use pictures, graphs, and graphical presentations to easily illustrate an otherwise difficult concept. Teachers at all levels can use this computer to administrate the assignments and keep track of these grades. So besides of these teachers, most students also prefer to learn from an e-learning software rather than from a book. Students can also give online exams and to get instant results. So the online banking, the worldwide today moving towards cashless society. So today introduced where you need not have money in your pocket to purchase anything with online banking. So computers are found in all kinds of industries such as more powerful plants, refineries, and chemical industries, processing control centers, aided designing. We have to use engineering, and also computer aided manufacturing is there. In computer aided designing, computers and graphics oriented softwares are integrated for automating the design and drafting process of the engineer. It helps an engineer to design 3D machine part, analyze its characteristics, and then subject is to simulate stresses. Robots are computer controlled machines that mainly used in the manufacture process. So it is extreme conditions where humans cannot work. For example, in high temperature, you can pressure the high pressure conditions in process that demand very high levels of accuracy. We are using the robots. So computers help managers to analyze their organization's data to understand the present scenario of their businesses, view to trends in the market and predict the future of their products. So this is the decision support system. Especially these are used for sales manager, etc. like that. Expert systems. Expert systems are used to automate the decision making process in a specific area. So those are analyzing the credit histories for loan approval and diagnosing the patient's condition for prescribing the appropriate treatment. Like that we have to use in the expert systems. So these are the applications of the computer in these different places. So we have to use the computer depends upon the different types of application softwares. The last one is the quiz part of this session. So 10 questions are there. So attempt these questions and give the answers of this one. So first one, a program is the dash. That means a given set of instructions. So computers operate on dash based on dash. Computers operate on data based on instructions. Computers can perform how many calculations in a second? Trillion calculations. The speed of computers is expressed in which seconds? Nanoseconds or picoseconds. Raw facts is known as what? That is data. RAM is the example of which one? RAM is the example of primary memory. Dash are examples of first generation computing devices. This is repeated question. So UNIVAC and ENIAC. Electronic numerical integrator and calculator. Second generation computers were first developed for the dash industry, atomic energy industry. So what is the brain of the computer? That is central processing unit. So what is enable the television to use a telephone line to communicate and connect to the internet? Which one is connected to the internet? So web TV enable the television to use the telephone line to connect and communicate to the internet. Okay. So I will complete this session. So conclusion with this bit part. Thank you.